What does the seven-headed beast of Revelation chapter 13 represent? Dear brothers and friends, today we gather to reflect on one of the most intriguing and enigmatic symbols in the book of Revelation, the seven-headed beast described in chapter 13. This symbol has prompted many interpretations and debates throughout history. As we explore its meaning, we will consider the biblical context and the teachings we can draw from it, with special attention to the involvement of Jehovah and Jesus in the revelation of these prophecies. Chapter 13 of Revelation begins with a vision of the Apostle John, in which he describes a beast rising out of the sea. Then I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rising up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and on his heads a blasphemous name. Revelation 13:1. This beast is a symbolic figure representing evil forces and oppressive powers in the world. To better understand this beast, it is helpful to consider the symbolism of its characteristics. The 7 heads and 10 horns are elements rich in meaning. In Revelation 17:9-10, we are given a clue to interpret the 7 heads. This calls for a mind with wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. They are also 7 kings. This suggests that the 7 heads represent 7 kingdoms or powers that have exercised dominion over humanity throughout history. The 10 horns, on the other hand, symbolize power and authority. In Daniel 7:24, it is mentioned that the 10 horns represent 10 kings who will arise from a kingdom. The horns are a sign of strength and governance, indicating that this beast has broad power and control over the nations. The description of the beast in Revelation 13 also shows that its power and authority come from the dragon, identified in Revelation 12:9 as Satan. So the great dragon was cast out, that serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. The dragon gives the beast its power, throne, and great authority, indicating that this beast is a manifestation of satanic opposition to Jehovah and his people. The blasphemous name on the heads of the beast suggests that these kingdoms or powers actively oppose Jehovah, profaning his name and his holiness. Throughout history, various empires and governments have persecuted Jehovah's people and tried to usurp his authority, symbolized by the beast. In addition to its opposition to Jehovah, the 7-headed beast also seeks to be worshipped. In Revelation 13:4, we read, "So they worshipped the dragon who gave authority to the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, 'Who is like the beast? Who is able to make war with him?'" This false and forced worship is a characteristic of the beast's dominion, demanding loyalty and veneration instead of the worship due to Jehovah. The impact of the beast on the world is devastating. In Revelation 13, verse 7, we are told, "It was granted to him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and authority was given him over every tribe, tongue, and nation." The beast persecutes and oppresses Jehovah's people, trying to destroy their faith and testimony. However, this oppression is allowed only for a time, as the beast's power is temporary and under Jehovah's sovereign control. The vision of the 7-headed beast teaches us several important lessons. First, it reminds us of the reality of evil and opposition to Jehovah in the world. The evil forces represented by the beast seek to divert people from true worship and establish their own dominion. In Ephesians 6:12, Paul warns us, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." Our struggle is spiritual, and we must always be vigilant and strengthened in our faith. Second, the vision of the beast assures us that although evil may seem powerful and dominant, its time is limited and under Jehovah's control. In Revelation 17, verse 14, we are given a vision of the beast's final defeat. These will make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb will overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and those who are with him are called, chosen, and faithful. Jesus, the Lamb, will overcome the beast and all forces of evil, establishing Jehovah's eternal kingdom. Third, the vision calls us to perseverance and faithfulness. In Revelation 14:12, we read, "Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus." Despite persecution and opposition, we are called to maintain our faith and obedience to Jehovah, trusting in his final victory. The congregation plays a crucial role in supporting each other in this spiritual struggle. By gathering to study the Bible, pray, and worship together, we strengthen our faith and our resistance against the forces of evil. In Hebrews 10:24-25, we are exhorted, "And let us consider one another in order to stir up love and good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as is the manner of some, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching." The congregation is a place where we can learn and grow together, seeking Jehovah's guidance in all our decisions. Applying these teachings in our daily lives means living with a constant awareness of the spiritual reality and the need to stand firm in our faith. Practicing daily devotion and meditating on the Scriptures allows us to deepen our relationship with Jehovah and Jesus and live according to their teachings. In conclusion, the seven-headed beast of Revelation chapter 13 represents evil forces and oppressive powers that oppose Jehovah and seek to divert humanity from true worship. Through this vision, we are called to maintain our faith, trust in Jehovah's sovereignty, and persevere amid opposition. May this reflection inspire us to live with active faith and deep love for Jehovah and Jesus, trusting in their final victory and the promise of their eternal kingdom. Amen.